Okay, we're live. Cool. Well, I'm live anyway. So I was going to do a solo video for this, but my vlogging cam is out of power and it takes ages to charge and I can't be asked to charge it. And I need to get this off my chest. So I'm just going to do this video quickly live and just let it go out there into the YouTube ether. So yeah, Marvel has just announced a multitude of new Marvel programs for Disney Plus, which I'm very excited about, especially for me personally. Secret Invasion, it's the one I'm looking the most forward to. I love the original comic book series. That was next level. Also looking forward to Miss Marvel. South Asians, we're bringing it. So yeah, looking forward to Kamala Khan, or Kamala Khan, as it should be pronounced, smashing it in the Marvel universe. But I had a quick thought today about House of Agatha Harkness. So I'm very pleased that's been given its own show, and I'm really pleased Catherine Hahn is being allowed to continue in the role of House of Agatha Harkness in this show. But I have a theory. The show is called House of Agatha Harkness, which got me thinking, what house are they referring to exactly? We know that Agatha is currently entombed in her Agnes persona from WandaVision. So I was trying to think how's that going to work? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Does House somehow relate to that? I don't think so. This is a slight hot take, but I think House of Agatha Harkness could be a reference to House of M. I think somehow they're going to take the House of M story from the comics, and if you don't know, the House of M story was basically a story where Wanda had become so emotionally unstable that both members of the Avengers and the X-Men basically agreed that for the betterment of humanity and the entire world, it's better that Wanda be killed. She somehow thwarts this with Magneto and Quicksilver. There's all kinds of stuff going on, and eventually she creates a reality where she increases the mutant population, but then does a 180 later on in the story, and then basically says no more mutants, and basically deletes the mutant powers in something like 90% of the mutant population. So I'm wondering, could House of Agatha Harkness actually be some kind of proxy for some kind of House of M storyline? I haven't got it all worked out. I don't know exactly what the details of that would look like. But the fact that Wanda and Agatha Harkness are so closely linked to each other, it suggests to me that this could be some kind of way to tell that House of M story, but using Agatha Harkness as a proxy, and I think both aren't mutually exclusive. House of Agatha could essentially be season 2 of WandaVision as well. So maybe we have a scenario where Agatha Harkness is actually, because of what Wanda's done to her, is somehow going to start using her powers to start breaking down the walls of reality herself, much the same way Wanda did, but to a higher extent. So that's my theory. I mean, I don't think this is going to be our way into mutants coming into the MCU, but at the same time, I mean, I think using Wanda is the best way to introduce mutants into the MCU. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this is some kind of gateway for the mutants to come into the MCU. Anyway, I just wanted to get that theory out there in case it happens, and I want it time stamped, so I can say I was. I'm sure other people have already made this connection, but I just wanted it time stamped as well, so that I can say, yeah, I made that connection pretty early on after House of Agatha Harkness was announced. We're doing an Eternals review tomorrow at 3 p.m. And at some point midweek, we'll be doing just a stream about all of the announcements and just go through each one and just saying what our thoughts and feelings and what we think could happen in each series and how that could affect the MCU wider. Anyway, I'm all excited, but that's enough from me. I'll see you guys later.